You might be wondering what you can get for a dollar these days. Well, it turns out if you're a customer of New Jersey Natural Gas, you will have the opportunity to spend $1 and get a whole house energy assessment. Save energy, save money, save green. It's perfect. So, if you want to know more about this, just stay tuned. Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Scan FYI. My guest today is John Chussler, and thank you so much for being with me, John.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
So, John, since you're new to our viewers for Save Green, so why don't you just take a moment, introduce yourself, and tell everyone what is your role at Save Green?
Well, my current role is the field energy supervisor of the energy auditing team. We have 5 energy auditors, and I hire, train, and supervise those gentlemen. I started in Save Green at its inception 19 years ago in August. It'll be 19, we'll begin our 20th year in August. And I was one of the original 10 people hired as the energy auditor. And I've moved on to the role of supervisor about 6 years ago, and that's where I'm at today.
Well, I think, saving energy, saving money, I mean, it's more important than ever because energy costs are so high. And of course, these days, this summer, it feels to me like we're living on the sun. In fact, I just got another alert today about, another heat alert. So there goes the AC, everybody, right?
For sure, I hear 100 degrees again on Wednesday.
Yeah,
It's
it's
been a
pretty
hot
awesome.
one.
So I'm doing a little survey here, and for my listeners out there, you can put your answers in the comments. I'm just curious. What are people keeping their thermostats at these days when the temperature is so hot outside? So you can just put your answer in the comments, and later on, John and I will tell you what we keep our thermostats at, okay? Just a little curiosity there. All right, so let's get started here. First of all, for people who don't know, John, explain what is Save Green.
Save Green is a energy conservation program. It's part of the New Jersey Natural Gas Marketing Department. And the idea is to educate consumers and show them how they can conserve energy, lower their bills, and make their homes more comfortable through various programs that we offer.
And that's really the whole point is that we want to be comfortable, whether it's warm or cool in our own home. That's the idea, right?
Exactly. That's the number one issue. People always say, oh, complain about the bills, but really they want to be comfortable in their house. They want to be warm. They don't want to be drafty. They want to be cool. They don't want to have a lot of humidity and things like that. Comfort is important, and everybody's comfort level is different.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely not a one size fits all. And as you can see on the screen, we have the number for Save Green, the phone number. So at any point, I just want, you don't have to worry about memorizing it. It's right on the screen because if you want to know more about the things that we are talking about, you just dial that number or you can go to savegreen.com. All of that is in the show notes. All right, John, let's talk about this $1 whole home energy assessment because really, for a dollar, that's pretty darn good.
It's a promotion that we were running. We have what we call the uh, whole house energy assessment program. It's where the auditors go into the home and they do an assessment on your home. Normally, it's $49. The summertime, we are offering a dollar promotion as a special, because typically our customers aren't really interested in thinking about upgrading their heating systems and things like that in the summertime. So we want to get them in that kind of mode to be ready for the heating season. You don't turn your furnace on the first day the temperature drops below freezing and it doesn't work. So it's a dollar promotion and you get the whole audit that you would get if you paid the $49. It's very comprehensive with a detailed report at the end of the audit with all the findings and recommendations. And the auditors will speak to you about the programs that you might look to get involved with to help you make the homes more comfortable, more affordable. And it's a great thing for $1. It really is. I mean, you get a picture, a thermal camera, and what we call a blower door test to check for
Right.
leaks for thermal in the house. It's all included. We do some installs in the house, free energy saving measures, and like faucet aerators, surge bar protectors, low flow air shower heads, weather stripping, a bunch of stuff that is also provided. All this for $1.
Hard to beat that for $1. And so really you're giving people a roadmap of what they can do going forward to make their house more efficient?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then once they decide that they want to do various parts of this, what do they do next?
Depending on which program they want to get involved with, what their needs are, there's financing available at 0% interest. It's a whole other thing that you can look into. Then after that, the auditors will direct you to that person who will handle the process. It can all be done online. It's very simple. The contractors that are involved in our program are all well versed in the paperwork and the rebates and all that stuff. So it's pretty easy, really. It's just, if you just go online, SaveGreen.com, and give a call to the consultants. They'll guide you through the process.
It sounds pretty simple, which I think is a good thing. And again, there's the phone number right on the screen there. Why is it so important for people to think about the winter, their furnace in the winter when it's, 500 degrees outside right now?
As I say, you don't want to be caught off guard, and these things that are not cheap. There's good options available for rebates and financing, but so you need to be able to plan ahead. If most people don't have that huge emergency fund at their
Right.
disposal to put out a boatload of money for a furnace or a water heater or things like that. So start thinking about it, and it's something that you might not have to do now, but coming at the end of the summer, you start thinking about it, whether it's getting cooler and things like, even forget about the heating side of it, but like the comfort side, adding some insulation in your home. We have programs for that. That you could do it. You don't really want to be crawling around your attic now, this time of
No,
year, but
no, you don't. No.
uh, it's such, get yourself prepared. Get the knowledge now, so you'll know what have some facts, know how to budget, and then you can make the decision which way you're going to go come the season.
So, for someone who has maybe an older home that they maybe just purchased or they've been living in it for a while, so what would you expect is a lifespan of a furnace that people should start thinking, maybe I really better start looking into this right away?
Furnace, probably 20 years is a good life, 20, 25 years. But not only the machine may still be working well, but the technology has advanced so much where the efficiency levels have increased.
Right.
An older home would typically have like what we call an 80% efficient furnace. The top of the line model today is 97%.
Wow,
That's
that's a huge
an
difference.
increase. And that will significantly lower your bills, run less, run more efficiently, and make your house more comfortable. So,
So,
even if it's working well, you may want to consider upgrading it at
so
a certain point.
I mean, that's remarkable to me that it would be, that efficient. But obviously, efficiency translates into saving money, and that's really what Save Green is all about. Efficiency equals savings.
Exactly. Yeah.
Very good.
And
So let's see. You also have, I know there's a marketplace, we should mention that online, where you can purchase, where the consumer can just go and purchase thermostats and various things again, to help you save some money.
right. And that's also available on our website. It's a
Okay.
company called AMC. It's not part of New Jersey Natural Gas. It's an outside company that we use, but customers go on there and purchase products at a discount and with rebates involved. And also smart thermostats, which if they purchase those through our marketplace, we will install those as well as part of the dollar audit. We'll put the thermostats in at no charge.
John, if someone doesn't know what we mean by a smart thermostat, would you explain that, please?
Sure. This is the latest technology in the thermostat. Typically, if you're as old as me, you can remember the little dial on the wall, with the mercury thermostat.
Right, yeah.
Now these things, you operate them remotely, hook up to your Wi-Fi. You can do it from your phone, your laptop, wherever you are in the country. That's a great, they have them that actually learn your habits. So they call a Nest makes a product, Google Nest. The thermostat will actually pick up on your habits when you're in a home, when you're not in a home, how many people are in a home, and then it can self-adjust the temperatures, knowing that, well, we don't need to have the air conditioning running this high all day because there's nobody here. But they're coming home at 5 o'clock, so let's cool it down a little bit more. Right. It's amazing.
Oh, I love that.
The people, maybe the summer homes, you're coming down ashore for the weekend. Let's turn the air on before we get there. Or we're going to the mountains for the weekend. Let's turn the heat on before we get there. They're pretty cool, really. I mean, it's the latest, and they're attractive, they're affordable, and we'll install them for part of the order. So or part of your $1.
For that, you can go to SaveGreen.com, and you'll be able to come to the marketplace where you can make your purchase.
Marketplace.
Okay.
If you look at the products, and again, if you purchase, we'll put in 2. Up to 2. You can purchase as many as you want.
Okay.
The way our set up, we would only install it. A lot of homes have 2 different, upstairs, downstairs, 2 thermostats. So we set it at 2.
So I think it's fair to say for that $1, you're going to get a lot of value from that $1 in terms of a potential energy savings, which means save money. So definitely take advantage of that. So now let's talk about the thermostat. I said in the beginning, this is just me doing a little survey, curiosity. It's 1,000,000 degrees, or that's how it feels to me. It's very hot out there. What do you keep your thermostat in your house at? And I keep mine at 74. What about you, John?
I keep mine for the air conditioning, I keep it at about 70. For the heat, I keep it at 68.
Okay, the air conditioner is about 70?
Yeah.
Okay.
My wife tries to push it up to 74 when I'm not looking, but I like it a little cooler.
You're such a man. That's what happens all the time. It's that battle back and forth, hot, cold, hot, cold. So I'm curious out there, what do you keep your thermostat at? Tell me in the comments. Okay, John Chussler, thank you so much for being my guest today and sharing all this information. The phone number's right on the screen. Full contact info in the show notes, all right? And thank you for being my guest today.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure, really. And looking forward to hearing from your people in the community.
Yes, yes. Remember, only $1 out there. All right, remember, if it's important to you, it's important to us. I'm Andrea Tarr. We'll see you next time on Scan FYI. Bye, everyone, and bye, John.
Goodbye. Have a good day.